Good afternoon, sir.
Is it clear, the sounds and everything?
Clear, very clear.
Perfect. আমরা একটু টিটুবের জন্য ওয়েট করতেছি। নয়নাপু, টিটুবে আসতে আসতে if you want to.
না, আমরা ওয়েট করি, ভাইয়া জয়েন করুক। এই যে ভাইয়া চলে এসেছে। We can start.
Hello.
Hello.
Titubai, we can hear you.
Okay, we can start now.
Assalamualaikum Tito bhai, Assalamualaikum Noreen, Assalamualaikum Zahir bhai. আমি আলমগীর, ম্যানেজিং ডিরেক্টর অফ ফাউন্টেন গার্মেন্টস। আমার সাথে জয়েন করেছে রুবেল, জিএম মার্চেন্ডাইজিং অ্যান্ড
Maksud,
ক্যান ইউ হিয়ার আস?
Yes, perfectly clear.
জি
শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
So the purposes of today's meeting is just to get to know each other again. There is a change in the H&M. Tito bhai is here. Noreen kothay jacchen we don't know. Zahir bhai kothay jacchen we don't know. But it's good to see the changes. And we'd love to work with the team. Welcome Tito bhai, and congratulations Noreen and Zahir, wherever you're going. And obviously the other reason to have this meeting is to wish you Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. আগে তো অ্যাটলিস্ট বিভিন্ন ফোরামে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ হতো, এখন ওটা হয় না। So we thought let us meet virtually so that you don't get to forget our faces. And the other reasons obviously are number two is to thank the entire team for the support you have given us for season 1, 2 and 3 and season 4 also. I'd really like to thank you on behalf of Fountain and on behalf of my chairman, Mr. Lutfi Ayub, from the core of our heart, for the support and the growth we have had and having with your assortment so far. We'd like to assure you our best possible effort to continue to work with H&M with their vision and the objective. Obviously the customer-centric objective, and inshallah will grow further with you. And just to I don't know how far Tito bhai knows about our factory Fountain. At least Noreen has visited us. So just to touch base on our factory, Tito bhai, we have a 29 lines factory, and we are oven factory. We have multi capabilities. You'll be happy to know that we with the divided division. We started with jacket, dungaree, overall, short haul, and at present we are doing a lot of basics also. So it's a multi-capable factory, obviously oven. And once again, I'd like to thank you, the growth we are having. Just to update on the numbers, on the season 1 we got 494,000 K. In season 2 we received 352,000 K. And season 3 we have received 1.29 million K so far. And in season 4 we have a projection of 753 K. But inshallah, if the pandemic situation is over with the vaccine and all, probably this season 4 numbers will go up. This is our expectation. And just to update on our the KPIs, just to brief you on that, we are on the list of having self-reliant supplier. Hopefully within a week it will be done.
This month.
Within this month it will be done. And just to inform you that on the quality KPI we are gold, and most of our deliveries are on time. And on the sustainability index we are at right now at 68.5. So apart from the quality and the deliveries, we are doing our best and still trying to have a fair and good sustainable score. So this is where we stand, Tito Bhai. We once again appreciate the support the Divided team has rendered to us over the few seasons, and in return we assure you that we will be provided our best of services, to retain this growth and take it to a different level. On a small request, that of late we are getting mostly the 5 pocket. So our humble request would be to make a mix of the products, because we are capable of doing jackets, dunghi. We have demonstrated it before. So by basic pocket, you are aware that there is hardly any. It's very difficult. The margins are so thin. It's difficult to make money in there. But the multi product like cargos and dungarees and jackets. We can basically we're looking for a mixed basket so that the earnings are balanced.
Factory capability.
And of course it enhances the factory capability, because if you just bog down in one category, it loses the capability in other areas also. So this is all about from me, and once again, Happy New Year. And unless you have something to know from me, we'll be more than happy to provide you.
Thank you, Bhai. And first of all, আমি যদি একটু বলি, I'm working for H&M since 2003. So during this time, I already know you, and during this time only 3.5 years I was outside Bangladesh. For H&M, I used to work for other country, and when I came back in 2018, and since then I am actually responsible for Divided. So maybe I didn't have the direct communication with you time to time, but what I feel that Noreen and Zahir was there to communicate with you guys, and for some things, and maybe for some strategical discussion or presentation, maybe I met you guys in different platform. But knowing Fountain, I know very well the way you are supporting us, and going forward, I hope that I 100% believe that the support will continue. And when it comes for the organizational change, Ziya already shared with you, I think week 50 or week 51, what would be the changes coming forward for Divided and for H&M and for our supplier. So whatever things we are doing, it is only we are doing to give better service to our end customer, our Divided. So this team will not be communicating with your team anymore. Our global team who is sitting in Shanghai, they will communicate with your team directly. So that is the big changes I can say. And then earlier when any requests coming to us in our team, then we used to analyze, okay, Fountain is the best supplier for this type of product. We should send this request to Fountain and, along with some other XYZ supplier. And this decision and this activity will be done by our global team who is sitting in Shanghai. We will have one local team here who will be supporting our divided supplier here with all our divided supplier, focusing on how fast we can make our supplier end-to-end self-reliant. Right now, we talk a lot about self-reliant. That is, I believe, only for the quality and other things. But now we are discussing about that self-reliant is end-to-end. That means start from merchandising to shipment, in between whatever is involved, the sustainability, quality, and merchandising, production follow-up, everything we want to have self-reliant. So that is our future goal. And to make it happen, and there our local team, they will support our supplier here to make to be self-reliant for quality, self-reliant development everywhere. But order execution and the quotation, everything will come through our Shanghai team. So that is the big changes I can say. In that case, that actually the big responsibility goes to your team, how a team will be translate those information, whatever they're getting from our global team, and then response accordingly within a short time and within deadline, and the clear and very transparent communication always is very vital for this going forward, I see. And Zahir, who is working in Divided, and Noreen, who is working with Divided, they will have their future role in H&M, and that I will come back to you within short time with the full organization, how Divided organization look like in Bangladesh. And there you will learn more about Noreen's and Zahir's future role. And when comes for the Fountain, Zahir and Noreen, please add me if you have any comment, if you want. So when it comes for the Fountain future plan, I see and we see here the Fountain is one of our big potential supplier, we believe. And that's why we are, season after season, we are growing. And I heard a lot of time about your positivity, about the multi-capability. Your supplier, you are one of our trouser supplier, but I heard that we successfully placed and shipped one outdoor. That shows the big potential that how multi-capable you are. So going forward in future, these things will come up again and again. So the more multi-capable will be your unit, then you are securing your capacity. If there is no 5 pocket, then maybe we may place any cargo, or maybe we may place any outdoor the jacket orders to fulfill your capacity. So this is how we see it. And then what is required more is all support for the development, how you are coping up and how you are transforming yourself based on the future the world need. Because earlier we were communicating through our development team, then your team doing some development. Maybe that is now old. Now it's all about that how suppliers, development team, they are shaping up. They are coming with more innovation, and they you will give us support based on your development. Then maybe we can select from your development. And then you will hear more during our SRM meeting. We are preparing something. There you will hear more. But going forward, the tier 2 responsibility, it will take care by tier 1. That means whoever tier 2 we are working now, that full responsibility will goes to tier 1 to communicate and ensure the best quality for tier 2. And then what else? The communication and the handover with our global team. We will have one session, the handover session or introduction session with our global team and with the Fountain team, so that you will know each other, and then you will start communicating with them directly. And they are right now you are at present our existing team, they will not be here as a middleman to communicate or translating the information coming from buying office, and then we are translating here and we are sharing with your team. It will not be there. It will be direct communication with the Shanghai team and the Fountain team. So that is the big changes is coming going forward. And season 4, we know we have shared 700 something quantity for season 4. But what I believe, this is not the total quantity. We have received our projection block-wise. Zahid, add me here, please. We have received the block-wise quantity, and this quantity will be more in coming days. So I just want to say that please wait for that information. Then you will see your season 4 total quantity, which will be add more in coming days, coming weeks, I can say. And last couple of weeks, you all know that Europe has a lockdown, Germany has a lockdown, and during the Christmas season, most of the country has a lockdown, and obviously our store also closed. So you can imagine that if a store closed, that means there is no selling. And this no selling means our stock is piling up. And that's also one of the way to see our future planning, what we supposed to buy and what we have to actually we will buy based on our stock and everything. So that's why I'm saying that whatever plan we have shared, that is the very initial plan. You will have more update in coming days from us. And I see one positivity. You all remember when we first lockdown started during March. At that point of time, around 6 weeks, we decided to stop buying, and there is some cancellation also. But after 3 months, we saw when slowly different country stores start opening, we saw the customer demand is getting more and more. And that's actually reflected on our buying quantity. You see that season 3, how much we are buying from you. So I see a positive hope in future, end of the tunnel, that let's say right now maybe we are not buying, but we will buy more and more in coming days. So that's give us one positivity. And let's see how much it is coming to us.
Yeah, perfectly said by G2Y. As you can see in the season 3 also, initial plan was 800,000 pieces, but it's ended up with 1.12 million. So it's increased. So same here in season 4 as well. Initial plan is we are initially always going a bit conservatively, and then gradually based on the selling, based on the customer reaction, we are increasing the quantity. That is the basic trends you can see in the last couple of seasons.
Anything else you want to know from us? Because right now this is the information only we have. But what I have shared, soon we are going to arrange one handover session with the global team and with the Fountain team. That you will have the invitation from Zahid very soon. And there you will have some guidance also what you need to prepare. I just give some heads up that here you have to promote your unit, because here locally I know Noreen and Zahir, everybody knows what is Fountain's capability,
Right.
what is their strength. We know everything. And we know your team. Let's say if there is something happening within your team members, then maybe other person we know, we are calling him or emailing him. Or sometimes maybe team is disturbing you, also bothering you to get answer or maybe some decision. So these things we are doing here. But global team, maybe they will not have this opportunity to knock a different person for any single communication. So that is also very, very important going forward, how we are shaping up ourselves to be very efficient communication. When we do communication from a distance, the communication is the main key. We have no luxury to have any discrepancy on communication. If there is any discrepancy, you have to understand that we will end up with negativity, for sure. I'm not sharing this to scare you. I'm just sharing with you some maybe reality which is coming. And here the team members, the Fountain team members, how you are translating yourself, the communication also. There will be a lot of communication about pattern, about some language what we are using. So in that, how the team is getting up those words and translating it, understanding it, and getting back reply, that is also very, very important here. So I hope, Zahid, if you have any plan, when we can have this handover, any plan, tentative?
It will be by week 4, I think. Yep.
Okay.
Week 4, February. No, January. Okay. No, thank you, Titu bhai, for the.
You will hear more about this week because we talk a lot about week. We don't talk about for month. We work for week 4, week 5, week 6, or something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
That is also one of the H&M language, I can say.
No, thank you, Titu bhai, for the detailed brief. We certainly look into the areas which you have just suggested, like the strong communication with the global team, then the self-reliant activity end-to-end. We'll definitely work on those areas, and at the same time, this is a transition period in between, you, us, and the global team. So during this transition time, we need your help, which you are giving us. So we are grateful about that, and I think we have SRM meeting on 3rd of February. We'll discuss more on the results and KPIs, and I don't know whether we are a key supplier or a standard supplier. We'll find out about that during that meeting. But as I said, we have tried our best to be your key supplier. I think from my side, that's about it. I'd like to thank you and Noreen and Zahir bhai once again for the support you have given us, and look forward to work with H&M more efficiently in the newer vision. I think that's about from my end. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And yes, we all understand this is the transition period, and definitely in this time there will be a lot of back and forth, and that's why I am here. I was here before, I am here, and future also I will be here. I will have some team member with me to support our divided supplier here, and to make them end-to-end self-reliant. So there we will need more support from you and your team, and we are here to support also. So the teamwork, the way we used to work, the teamwork in the bigger form, now it will not be in the bigger forum, but it will be small, but still it will be a good teamwork going forward, I believe.
Thank you, Titu bhai. Actually, we want to say special thanks. Actually, MD sir already given thanks. But from our side, actually now we are in H&M divided team, and your appreciation, actually it will be support us to move forward. And special thanks, actually, basically Rachugul bhai, Johid bhai, and Madam Johid bhai and Madam Noreen Khundaga Madam maybe visited our factory during first placement. No? Mm-hmm. So actually, entire team, we want to say special thanks, and as per your guideline, and we are ready, and we will handle smoothly, inshallah. And our main strength is in Fountain. Our managing director, he is one of the owner and chairman. Actually, we are connected 24 hours. So from our side, actually, no decision type. কোনো কিছু পেন্ডিং থাকে না, মানে আমরা ওই যে কোনো রিপ্লাই বা যে কোনো অ্যান্সার আমরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি 24 আওয়ার্স আমাদের ডিসিশনগুলো পেয়ে যাই, এবং রিপ্লাই দেওয়ার আগে আমরা নর্মালি ডিসিশনটা ওনাদের সঙ্গে আলাপ করে নিই। মানে আমাদের আমাদের 24 আওয়ার্স আমাদের এমডি স্যার এবং চেয়ারম্যান স্যার, বিশেষ করে আমাদের এমডি স্যার, উনি আমাদের অপারেশনাল যে জিনিসগুলো আছে, এটা আমি যদি বলি মার্চেন্ডাইজিং বলেন, মার্চেন্ডাইজিং এর যে ইস্যু, মানে কস্টিং থেকে শুরু করে এভরি পয়েন্টে, এবং ফ্যাক্টরি লেভেলে আমরা যদি খুব সিম্পলি বলি যে প্রোডাকশন শুরু করার ব্যাপারে, কোনো ডিসিশনের ব্যাপারে, কোয়ালিটির ব্যাপারে, শিপমেন্টের ব্যাপারে, এভরিথিং, মানে যেটা আমরা এখানে অফিসে বসি সাজাদপুরে, বাট আমরা ফ্যাক্টরিতে মোটামুটি 3 থেকে 4 দিন আমরা ফ্যাক্টরিতেই যাই। মানে এই করোনার মধ্যেও আমরা মোটামুটি 3 to 4 days ইন এ উইক আমরা ফ্যাক্টরিতে যাচ্ছি। তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা মানে যেটা এসিওর দিতে পারি যে ওই কমিউনিকেশন এবং ইনফরমেশন এগুলা পেন্ডিং থাকবে না। এবং তারপরে আমরা ওই পুরো টিম থেকে আরো গাইডলাইনটা নিব। আপনি যে পয়েন্টটা বললেন যে আমাদের কমিউনিকেশন ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ যেটা আছে সেটা আমরা আরো গাইডলাইনটা নিব এবং সে ব্যাপারে আমরা তৈরি করব ইনশাল্লাহ।
গুড, ইনশাল্লাহ। আরেকটা জিনিস এখানে যেটা আমি হাইলাইট করলাম, আপনারা তো ডিমান্ড এন্ড কমিটমেন্ট পেয়েছেন আমাদের কাছ থেকে ফর এসআরএম?
না, এখনো পাইনি।
ওই জাস্ট আজকে মেইলটা পেয়েছি,
আজকে নোটিফিকেশনটা এসেছে।
টিটু ভাই,
সুন।
সরি টু ইন্টারাপ্ট, আজকে সেকেন্ড হাফ তারা পেয়ে যাবেন
ইনশাআল্লাহ, ঠিক আছে।
ওকে, গুড গুড। ওখানে আমাদের ডিমান্ড কমিটমেন্ট যেগুলো থাকবে, প্লিজ ট্রাই টু ইলাবোরেট ইউরসেলফ ভেরি ক্লিয়ারলি what you are going to do, how you are going to support a divided customer, and what will be your action. So there we want to hear from you your vision for divided, what will be your vision, how you are going to support. And যখন আমরা চেঞ্জটা করলাম, organizational change, so a lot of things actually coming or integrated with the assortment now, which is like say sustainability. এটা আগে যেমন আমাদের সেপারেট টিম এটা ফলো আপ এবং সাপোর্ট দিত আপনাদেরকে, এখন এটা সবকিছু চলে এসছে আন্ডার অ্যাসর্টমেন্ট। সো দ্যাটস ওয়াই আপনি যখন ডিমান্ড কমিটমেন্ট পাবেন তখন ওখানে দেখবেন সবকিছু ডিটেইল লেভেলে দেওয়া আছে, হোয়াট উই ওয়ান্ট ফ্রম ফাউন্টেন, দ্য সাস্টেনেবিলিটি, সোশ্যাল, এনভায়রনমেন্ট, সবগুলো তো এখানে দেওয়া আছে বেসড অন ইয়োর লাস্ট ইয়ার পারফরমেন্স অ্যান্ড ইয়ার অন ইয়ার হাউ ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু, everything is there. So detail is there. So I first suggest that after getting the demand and commitment, you go through everything. And if you have any doubt, any query, please come back to us, and then we can give you the clarity. And based on that, you can prepare your action plan.
No, we'll do that, Tito bhai. We'll do that. We'll certainly do that.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestions. We'll follow.
Okay, then, if there is no other question, we can end here. Thank you so much for arranging this meeting.
No, it was our pleasure to meet you virtually, and look forward to meet you more. Thank you so much. You have a great day, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Noreen.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joy bhai. Thank you, Rachul bhai.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.